Become a channel member and support the content. You also get access to exclusive videos. You'll get an emote next to your name in the comments. The link for that can be found next to the subscribe button or in the description. And beat the random lottery that is FIFA points by buying the coins direct from u7buy.com. Use code TVM at checkout for a 5% discount, or if you're a new customer, get 8% discount. The link is down below. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to another week of Team of the Week predictions. We're going to kick things off as we normally do with some silvers. We've only got a couple though, so there will be a little thing at the end talking about the potential for silver stars. Ormeno, he has himself a hat-trick and a Man of the Match award in Puebla's 4-0 win. Moving on closer to home, Josh Meyer. Not his debut, I don't think, but one of his first games for Fulham moving from Bordeaux. 2 goals in a 2-0 win over Everton. That's a big result for Fulham and a big performance from Josh Meyer. But those are the only 2 silvers to speak of. Moving on to the goals. I'm sure most of you will be happy about that. Nyakate with a hat-trick in a 4-2 win. Looks very, very pacey. Doesn't really look great otherwise, but, you know, French can link into a team if you need to. Let's move on to SARR from Watford, now of course of the Championship. 2 goals and 2 assists and a Man of the Match award in Watford's 6-0 win over Bristol City. Big result, and again, another pacey player, this time a little bit better on the ball and of course in front of goal. Sebastian Coates with 2 goals and a Man of the Match award in Sporting's 2-1 win. They are, I think, top of the league and they're doing really well, and Sebastian Coates is also doing very, very well. Not the paciest of defenders, but he can defend. Moving on to Loughton. A right back, of course, for Burnley. 1 goal, clean sheet, Man of the Match in a 3-0 win over Palace. I would be very surprised if they didn't include him in, seeing as how he's a defender with a goal. Not the best of cards, but still. Martinez of Aston Villa up next with 9 saves, a clean sheet and a Man of the Match award in a 0-0 draw. Very difficult to choose goalkeepers, as you know. There is a big boy goalkeeper coming up later on in the video, but stay tuned for that, because up next is Merit, not a big boy goalkeeper, but 7 saves and a clean sheet in a 1-0 win over Juventus, no less, for Napoli. So could have gone with an attacker or the goal scorer or what have you, but have gone with the goalkeeper, because in the sort of narrow victories like that, they tend to go for the goalkeeper. Moore is one that many people might question, kind of myself included, to be honest. 2 goals and a Man of the Match award in Cardiff's 3-1 win. I don't think they'll give it to him, seeing as how he's a Championship player with less than a hat-trick, because EA hate the Championship. But he did play over a 9.5, I think it was. Buendia up next with 1 goal and 1 assist and a Man of the Match award in Norwich's 4-1 win over Stoke. Again, another Championship player popping up with a memorable performance. Of course, he could be back in the Premier League next season. But 1 goal, 1 assist. If he played in the Premier League, that would be enough. Why isn't it enough in the Championship? Charlie WYKE, 4 goals and a Man of the Match award in Sunderland's 4-1 win over Doncaster. I mean, 4 goals, you cannot deny that that is an in-form performance. You can't. Let's move on to the Premier League. Ruben Neves with a goal and an assist in a 2-1 win. It's not the best of performances ever, but if they are lacking somewhat of midfielders, you have an option there in Ruben Neves. Moving on to another midfield option, Toni Kroos of Real Madrid, of course, 1 goal, 1 assist, 2-0 win. That's all but a given, to be honest. And that'll be not interesting, but it's going to be one of those things I'm going to pick up on Wednesday. Buendia has done exactly the same thing, but he won't get it, but Toni Kroos will. Veretout up next with 2 goals in a 3-0 win over Roma. A bit of a disappointing game that, from my perspective, because El Shaarawy didn't get on. He was sat on the bench. I want him to come on and score like 3 goals. Not going to happen. Bergwijn of Feyenoord. Bergwijn, no idea. 1 goal, 1 assist in a 5-0 win. His goal was from the penalty spot as well, so it wasn't exactly the most convincing of goals, but he did play over a 9 match rating, which is very, very high. And there's no one else realistically in that team I would have picked. Haller, mentioned him in a ones to watch video earlier today with a goal and an assist in Ajax's 2-0 win over Heracles. I'm not sure about this one, to be honest. 1 goal, 1 assist for an Ajax player is not normally enough, but you never know. Moving on to Ava Banega. Would be a banging card if it was in a top 5 league, but it wouldn't. But he's a very, very, very good player in real life with 1 goal, 1 assist and a Man of the Match award and a 4-0 win. Doing very well over there. In my opinion, should never have left Spain, but there we are. Gundogan, not going to get it, but he's worth a mention because he has popped up with another 2 goals and a Man of the Match award in Man City's 3-0 win over Spurs. I can't see this happening because he has a player of the month. So the player that I'm going to go for instead is Edison. What normally happens when this happens is EA will pick someone from that game just because they would have given it to Gundogan. Because Gundogan deserves it, but they won't give it to him because of the player of the month. They will choose someone. My money's on Edison. NDIDI of Leicester. Least said about this, the better from my perspective anyway. 1 assist and a Man of the Match award in Leicester's 3-1 win over... No, I can't read that. I don't know who they beat 3-1, but they won 3... Liverpool. They won 3-1. NDIDI again. I mean, look at that card. Speaking of look at that card, look at this card. Mendy, 1 goal, clean sheet, Man of the Match award. Real Madrid's 2-0 win over Getafe. This is an interesting one. I don't think we're going to get 2 from Real Madrid. Kroos or Mendy? I know who I'd pick. Who would you pick? LLORENTE. A right mid, though. But 87 pace, so who knows? A goal and an assist and a Man of the Match award in Atletico's 2-1 win over Granada. Not sure about this one. I think I prefer it as a centre mid, but look how good the card is. Woo. Moving on to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang with a hat-trick in what was a not a tight game necessarily. Arsenal deserved victors, but Leeds didn't go down without a fight, did they? Game finished 4-2. Hat-trick, I think his first ever Premier League hat-trick, if I'm reading that correctly. That doesn't sound right, but it might be. Good card. Wouldn't mind that in red picks. Not that I'm going to get any. Lukaku up next. Now, this is one of those games still underway. Take it with a pinch of salt. But he's got 2 goals, 1 assist. The game is still 3-1 with around 10 minutes to go. So just bear that in mind. Now, I need to get my sheet back up again so that I can have a look to see what this fella has done. 2 goals and 1 assist and a Man of the Match award in Barcelona's 5-1 win over Deportivo Alaves. I mean, is that enough for Messi? 2 goals, 1 assist? It might be, you know. EA want to sell packs, they'll chuck him in there for whatever reason anyway, but we'll have to wait and see. We could be having a 95, maybe even a 96 Messi. Up next, we're going to talk about 2 potential Silver Star future stars they could do on Wednesday. I doubt they will, but they could do, and I would not be against it. Ryan Cherki hasn't had a future stars card, but he deserves to have one. Didn't get one last year, hasn't had one this year. EA need to do the right thing. If they don't drop it as an SBC in the next couple of days, they could give us a very boosted 74 rated player, much like a massive head on Diallo. I appreciate that, but I didn't resize it properly. We have Diallo of Manchester United, brand new signing. I honestly thought that they would have given him a Future Stars card. Hasn't had one. He could get a Silver Stars. I wouldn't mind like a little Silver Stars objective with Cherki, Diallo, and maybe a couple of other players who have not made it in there. And you, at the end, you choose which one you want via a player pick. Maybe they make it repeatable, so you can just do the objective over and over and over again. That would be really, really nice. But Either way, what would you think of that? Do you think they should do some sort of Silver Stars with regards to the Future Stars, or do you think they should just make more of their Future Stars? Give us more players and objectives. They should have put more players in packs, in my opinion. I hate this Team 1, Team 2 nonsense. But that is going to do it for Team of the Week predictions. I apologise wholeheartedly if I've missed any out, but feel free to let me know if I have done. And if you could handpick one of those players that I've mentioned today to get as a red, who would it be and why? If you have enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.